Today to completely customize the way you want the pots to look, the whole design of this. You're getting all of the different planters. We're going to show you how they're modular. They even have a reservoir underneath, so you easily will drain all the water, but you can create an absolutely gorgeous display. We have 3 different color choices, a gray, a white, or a brown available. No tools because they just sort of interlock that we're going to show you. The gray is the most limited of all of them. There's only 90 available in the gray. No one has seen this, so this is the first time. $28.95.
This is amazing when it comes to a planter, because the thing I like about it is that it is modular. You can create something really unique for yourself. But because they have this reservoir system, it takes out what I think can be the most difficult thing when you're trying to grow any types of plants, whether it's vegetables and flowers, is the watering.
Water.
I'm going to water. Is it going to be too much?
Overwater, underwater?
Yes, exactly. So we're going to be able to take that out. So here you're seeing all the different ways to display this. Now listen to this. Also, we're talking about, we're outdoors, but this is going to be suitable for indoors as well, which I think is so cool.
Nice.
Because it has that reservoir system, but we have caps on it so you can make sure that the water doesn't drain. When you're outside and you want the water to drain, you can do that. But let's go over here. We kind of have a finished one that's all put together. And it's a combination of some tomato plants and then flowers on the bottom. But you can see, here's the thing about this, that this creates a border if you wanted that to be a border. Maybe it's like you have a brick patio and you just want it to be at the end of the patio, you can have that. Maybe it's just outside on your deck where you have sliding glass doors and you can put it right next to those doors and you could do an herb garden, something like that. But putting this together is super easy. And here's what I'll show you when we take it apart. But with this watering system, this is what I think is so cool. You see on the very end there, Bobby, you'll see there's a little cap.
Yeah.
And there's a little area right there, and right where you are, that cap comes off. By putting water in both of these sections, you can water the entire system. So we're putting water in here.
Oh, I see. So it just kind of flows from one to the next?
Down, actually down, there's a pipe through here. And you can see there's a level, a clear plug here that's going to show you the water level.
That's
but the water will go down to the bottom and then continue to fill up until you filled all of them. And that's when it's full, and you can check it through that clear cap, then you know the plants and flowers and vegetables, they can basically at that point water themselves. They're going to get the water that they need, so you're never going to overwater, you're never going to underwater, as long as we have that reservoir full. So I thought that was amazing. Even in that stacked modular position, you're watering them all at the same time, and you never have to worry about doing the wrong thing. And sometimes I find overwatering is worse than under.
It's worse. I've killed more plants that way.
I think it needs more water. But here, let those plants, especially vegetables, and we have tomato plants in here, that they can just get the water that they need. They can decide. Their root systems can grab that water from that reservoir, and you're set to go. So let's go over here, and I can show you individually even what that reservoir looks like.
This is just one way.
But
and you get all 5 of the planters also, by the way.
You can create that and so much more. You can do them individually.
And then the side trellis too. You have the trellis pieces too in there.
I think, we have the trellis there, but I'll show you how to put together.
Okay, cool.
Let's do this. So here's a single planter. Here's something else I like about this. You can plant these all individually. So this is going to be great for someone who's saying, well, you know what, I'm kind of done with digging in the ground. And we talked about bending down with the gator grabber. Where you have to dig in the dirt and plant this. So think about this. You can plant each one of these individually, but maybe you can put it on a table. You can put it where it's just at a nice height for you, so you can get it all planted and set to go. Okay, so here's what we have. Let me open this up and show you that this is, there we go.
Okay.
So this is what creates the reservoir. This is what you're planting. You can see that the water is going to come up through the grates that are on here. The water will fill up in the bottom section right here. So if this one was the bottom, we have the caps on there. There's a cap right there, and then there's one on the other side. So those caps mean the water will not flow through. But when we built that whole system, you take the caps out, so then the water can flow all the way through.
Got it.
It makes it super easy. So then you're going to put this in. You're going to plant that section one at a time. Just plant them all. Let me put this on the ground. And put that on top, and it fits over it just like that. See how easy it is when I'm on TV doing it?
Nice.
And that's it. And you always know right there, That's the clear cap, so you know that the reservoir is full. It gives you the level right there.
Neat.
So just imagine you're doing just this one. You could do it just like this, and that would be fine. You could keep it there.
Peter, can I buy more than one set and like attach them together? Because you could almost do like a whole wall. It'd be gorgeous.
It would be amazing. You absolutely can.
Nice.
You can do several sets together. It looks amazing. But here, again, I'll show you how by just putting the post up here, we'll put this is how we built the same one over there. But we can put the post on there, and then again, all I'm doing is adding these. They have the holes on the bottom. So again, this is just like the building sets that we've all used,
really.
right? So we can put that on there.
A tinker toy.
But here's the other thing. I'm gonna see if I can do it while we're doing this. See, if I turn this,
nice.
and then we can even turn, let's just do it kind of more of almost a V shape. I can turn that.
Oh, that looks great, doesn't it?
Right, so I mean, it looks,
I love it.
That took like 3 seconds, and you kind of changed the entire way that it looks. And then you talked about that lattice. So if I was doing this and we're seeing more of those sides, I mean, it's so simple. It really is kind of scary how easy and how simple it is to just decorate that a little bit with that lattice piece.
And do we get 2 of those?
Yeah, there's one on both sides.
Oh, there is one.
Yeah,
okay, so you get 2 lattice pieces. Awesome.
I mean, it is so amazing how simple, how easy it is, and you're going to create something so dramatic. I mean, completely different than anything else that you have. But you can do this, and then you don't have to do anything else.
Right.
You're going to have that success. If
the
it's
watering
flowers,
system alone is with it, right?
Because
it's like you never have to worry about it, because that is the bane of the existence of most of us are watering plants,
and
right?
that's why if you're going to have a plant or system like this, whether it's indoors, look at that inside. It looks great. It looks so good. Or you're going to have it outside. You want to make sure that you're going to be able to have some kind of success. Planting in the ground and having that separate garden in the backyard, it's tough.
Yes.
Especially, you know what's really the most difficult can be flowers. Sometimes vegetables, you can plant those in the backyard and have some success.
They're a little more forgiving.
Flowers are tough. They really are difficult to get those really beautiful, you know, you can get cascading flowers on here. But you can do it with this because you've got that water, you've got that whole equation taken out, because it's going to be able to maintain the perfect amount of water, because the plants and flowers can do it.
And this is brand new. Okay, so the white one over here right now is the most popular, and then we had the one that we were just showing you. This is the brown, and it's hard to, I mean, the brown and the gray, if we can hold them maybe side by side over here, because this is the gray over here, so you can just see the difference. So it's not like, it's not like a dark brown. Like a darker taupe color almost is what that is. And those are the 3 color choices. The gray, though, is the most limited of all of them, but the white right now is where everyone's going. Indoors, outdoors, but the neat thing, however we have them here, this is just the beginning, because you can do whatever you want. You can buy more than one. You can buy 2 of them, 3 of them, connect them together. Like that'd be so beautiful if you're maybe trying to use that as like a divider from your home to someone else's, right at the edge of the property.
Looking at that white one looks amazing.
Gorgeous.
I don't know why I think if you're doing indoors, that white would look so, it's very super contemporary, and maybe you could do, even the picture that we had in there, you're doing maybe succulents or something. It has like a really neat modern look to it.
Yes.
But think about flowers. I learned about these wave petunias that you can plant, and the first time I saw those, because they will spill out over the planter, and then at some point it's almost completely covering the planter, and you barely see that anymore, because there's just all flowers. So there's so many different options. There's so many different plants, but this is the most unique planter we've ever had. You can definitely do it. 100%. Remember, you have that reservoir. It tells you, or you're able to look in there to make sure that it's